possible with the code, but using the hammers, just the hammers without the anvil, would allow you to repair your gear up to, I don't know, 50, 75%, but you can't make it in tip-top shape, brand new, without the proper tools. That is not realistic. So yeah. But if you repair at a smith, you pay for it. If you have the hammers, you have it. And then if you have a house and you have your little shed with your forge and everything, it's all good. It's all good. It just means that you need to plan your journey a bit better. And when you break your armor, like it's completely broken, you just need to head back to a village or somewhere where you can get services. I'm not finding Margan very different from vanilla. Oh, extra buildings at the back. Okay, that is new. Okay, it adds to this area. It's empty. There we go, look at that. He certainly likes big forge, small forge. I got all the forges you need. If you have a house with a forge, you have a business and thus no reason to adventure. But you still need to get the raw material. A pawnbroker. Let's have a look. Guarantee, I don't remember. Was it Shift E? Alt E? It's not Alt E. There we go, Shift E. Yeah, guarantee, I've only given guarantee essentially my camping gear. I don't think I have much else to sell, honestly, so we're not gonna go. You have adventures or minus minimum wages for that. I had thought, sorry, I've skipped a couple of things. Let me catch up with you guys. Interesting, that's probably possible at least in some roundabouts, limited ways via Lua. Yeah, I think I would. I can accept that maybe being completely unable to use your repair hammers without a forge is a little too harsh. Although I got used to it, so much so that even when I can use them, I'm like, oh no, I need a forge, I need a forge. Limit how much you can fix. And Gaigar, thank you so much for the host. Welcome on in, Gaigar. How's it going? Merlord, if you're still around, what do you think about that? Is that doable without crazy complicated code? Who wants to be friends with Vargas? Easy. Come on, easy. If you say friends, there you go. We were talking about realistic repairs because my weapon was destroyed and I was like, I gotta go to town, I gotta get an anvil. And then I realized that because this is Rebirth, I didn't need, like I could repair. And so we were discussing how realistic it is that you cannot use your hammers on the go at all. And a possible compromise that we came up with is, yes, you can use your hammers when you're not using a forge, but you cannot fully repair your gear. So you can mend it, but you cannot, fix it like it's tipped up brand new. For that, you'd need an actual forge. Is that codable without massive headache and losing years of your life? It could be done. Guys, Merlord said it could be done. Yes, exactly. Just put a cap at how much you can fix it. So if you have your hammers and your weapon is broken, you can mend it, make it usable. But at some point you'll have to get a forge and fix it properly or have it fixed properly. I would totally use that. I mean, I'm already using realistic repairs. Easy, are you going to use your Scroll of Fargoth straight away? I'm gonna check what sort of goods they have. But it's another Bosmer. Maybe we could lift a few things. What do you think? I mean, there's a guard here. This is not very interesting anyway. I would assume this is locked. Let's move on. Probably not. Who knows what would happen? Well, exactly what happened now. Fargoth would ask somebody to be his friend. But you can save it up. And then when you all have a Fargoth token, you summon an army of Fargoth in the chat. Break Twitch, break the internet, and the world as we know it. This doesn't have ownership. And the shrine. I see the shrine has been moved. Interesting view of the ghost fence. I don't think I ever looked at it from that angle. Fargoth just has that kind of course. This is the greatest mistake one could ever make, to underestimate Fargoth. He looks and sounds stupid, but it's just a trick to dull your senses, and then bam, end of the world. Cyrus King, there aren't a lot of tokens in play yet. There's the Fargoth token that some of you already got, but Skink, you would never have the Fargoth token. You can only get it if you're friends with Fargoth. Like, basically, if you decide to be Fargoth friends, there's one of three things that happen. You can get a scroll of summon Fargoth. You can lose some money. Fargoth takes some of your money, or you can go to jail, which has happened to Prof a couple of times. That adds hostile Fargoth clones to most of the level list. I like Fargoth, and obviously he's a great, I'm gonna say, tool for comedy. Hands down, okay? I don't know that having Fargoths pop up everywhere, or did I remember a Cliff Racer / Fargoth mod? I guess it's funny, 5 minutes, but I wouldn't play a whole game like that. Hello, lady. Wow, who are you? Welcome to Margan, Chokesmany Hermit. I'm Bukjurash Gwagashel. Margan is the site of the Holy Tower Shrine, favorite place of pilgrimage for the temple faithful. Can I help you find someone in particular? I don't know, yes, tell me about the rumors. There's been something strange going on in Helene's hut. You know what, I might have that quest, because we did do a few quests for the Mages Guild. It is a drunken mudcrab mod. That is not entirely surprising. He's the king of joke mods. A new conjuration spell, Summon Decoy, creates a friendly Fargoth clone in battle. That spell already exists. I'm pretty sure there is a Call Fargoth spell out there. Let me double check. I can show you what's going on there. Clearly, a lot of inspiration. Fargoth Intervention. Let's Gabrielize. Adds a new spell, Fargoth Intervention, teleports you to Fargoth. Oh no, that's the other way around. My bad, my bad. I remembered wrong. Teleports you to Fargoth. You never know, that could be useful. Not? Meh. So no, there is no spell to summon Fargoth. Because that was the one I was thinking of. Equipable Fargoth head. No. No. Yeah, no. Sorry. Yeah, I remember this one. That's the one I mentioned before. Like, might be fun for 5 minutes, but then what do you do, right? So, Fargoth is the real heroes of the Elder Scrolls series. It's definitely one of the more memorable characters. But when you think about it, the dude does nothing. I mean, he says hello. He asks for his ring. And can you blame him? It's a magic ring. He lives in Seydonin. It's surrounded by swamp. There's like 3 houses, 1 shop. If you have a magic ring, even if the enchantment is rubbish, if you have a magic ring and you live in Seydonin and you're stuck there, you cherish it. I'm sorry, you cherish it. It's a treasure. Like, poor Fargoth. He did nothing that you guys wouldn't do. If you lived in Seydonin and you had a magic ring and the gods had taken it from you, you would ask people around. But yeah. Okay, so I don't know who you are. Background. Although I was not born here, I have come to know the rivers, mountains and roads of this land. Well indeed, it is a wild and unforgiving place. I will share what I have learnt of it if you will listen. Fair enough. Oh, she's a scout. So she could take me to any of the ruins in this area. And she also offers training. But nothing we want. He tried to sell it so he could move to Narcissus. Oh, what's his name? The Imperial. Yeah, no, there's the Imperial who gives you his rubbish ring. But it's cursed. It's clearly cursed and he wants to get out. Like, any number of septims is good enough. I forgot his name. Okay, you're pretty. You're vanilla. She's vanilla.
I will listen.
It's just the face made me think that she was, you know, special. Kadar. Hello, Kadar. Never heard of it. Okay, fine. You're a Dunmer, so I'd rather not talk to you. A number of orcs around here. Call me Uram Glorzulf. I know how to fight, and I have the scars to prove it. That's good for you. Anything interesting? Tilena Thalor will never stop smuggling. It's all she knows. And if you see her here in Margan, she's got something going on. But where? I know nothing of this one. A jolly gamer, welcome back. I wanted to make a mod that was a Thieves Guild based, and you discover via quest that Fargoth is actually the main hand of Vardenfell Thieves Guild, but plays dumb to avert suspicion. That is totally realistic. Vodicius Nucius, that's the one. Thank you, Izzy. That's totally realistic, you know, just like Caius Cosatus is a bum, always high on skooma and or moon sugar. That makes sense. Okay. So maybe we can try to find Tilena Thalor? Hey, mine's Gloriusus. I remember this guy. I am a beast of iron, living day to day by my armor and the skill of my arm. I love guts, glory, and the scream of battle. I hear other so-called adventurers moan about their wounds over the tavern fire, but I bear my scars with pride. Good for you. Or you're hiding here because you're ugly. You know? Anyway, we won't steal things from him. He's right there. It's the first thing. Edgy. No. Erin? Oh, you're... Yeah. You offer training. do a little on this. You're a thief? Are you in the guild? Maybe not. Oh yes. You know how we need to improve our sneak if we ever want to get a rank in the Thieves Guild? This is how it happens. We pay 1,265 septims. Just let me check. How far am I from? I never know. Like, if my progress, we'll try it now. So I will know finally. My progress is 21% towards my level.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Well, you did already. Thank you. Okay, I keep my progress. I like that. Okay, so it's still worth training if I'm at 99% because I will still be at 99. Yeah, but we need to get to much higher than that. I believe we need to get to 60. I'll get training again. Might as well use my money for something. We're very hot and tired and thirsty. Well, this is an inn. So let's see if I can get a room. Tetra. Let's get a bed. Yes. She doesn't know to offer me water. I mean, that's fine because I have some right now. And I have food as well. I have just gained a level eating my food. It's like, wow. You know, when they say you need to eat your vegetables to be strong, it is so true. I actually leveled up eating my food. How did that happen? Like, seriously, how did that happen? There were too many things at once. Powerful food. Wow. Ashfall has some secret code in it that I'm not aware of. I was wondering maybe, you know, it's not my survival that went up. I don't know. But I is strong now. Let's rest. Maybe alchemy. That sounds like a good logical... Yes, it was my alchemy. So I did level up alchemy with that food. Still, I like to think that eating protein and greens made me stronger. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, that's a nice room. Everybody come on in. Okay.
So much to remember.
Yes, scheme. Like, remember, I take the bed, you take the carpet. Okay, good. I am the hero of that story, you know? Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the evening. I don't want to sleep too much. I'm not crazy exhausted in the first place. At the same time, we need time to pass. We also need time to pass. Spicy Pizza Guar is the best pizza in Nern. Do you know a good place to get one, Jolly Gamer? Pizza tastes better with level, by the way. Sorry, I didn't read out what you said before, but... I might eat healthier if I got a level up screen once in a while. Yeah, I know. It's all about motivation, right? I'd really like that in real life. Every time you actually eat something healthy as opposed to a yummy, sweet or greasy or savory snack, every time you actually eat something healthy, there's like a 1% chance that something amazing is going to happen to you. Make that a 0.1% chance that something amazing is going to happen to you. You will see. The nation is going to be healthier. Just like that. At least, you know, gamers, because we like our RNG. Like, that keeps us going. The RNG keeps us going. So bring a bit of that in life. And I think we're on to something. A scheme. I'm just gonna give you a skooma, okay? Don't drink it. Where is it? I know I have some. There it is. Okay, hold on to it. One day it's gonna be useful. I need to get a little bit of food. It's good because the muffins are so cheap. Their food value, they're literally just a snack. So that scales quite nicely compared with bread. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, no, I wanted just a couple of pieces. Let's go with 3.
Honored to trade wares with you.
Yeah, so you say, so you say. I'm well rested. I could have slept more. You know what? I have the room. I've paid for it. So I might as well use it more. Anyway, it's pretty cold outside. Another 3 hours. Okay, now I am fully rested. It's exactly what we need to go on a big adventure. Thirsty. We'll get some water outside. All right. Lovely weather we're having. From here, it's quite an easy trek to Aldrin. And then we can kill things, explore things on the way. Yes. It's so sad, isn't it? To be fair, like all the work simulator, the social media simulator, like I don't play games like that. But I mean, they are a thing. Hey Guarantee, did you eat? How are you doing? You're not hungry, you're happy. Let's make you happier. There you go, there's a good girl. Alright guys, adventure. Let's start with a good weapon. Wow, it's dark. And we are going south towards Aldrin. It's hot. Middle of the night, it's hot. That's the Ashlands for you, isn't it? Also, to keep our stamina up and practice, might as well do that. You can't see very well. I'm taking a shortcut across the mountain. This is the only way I know. Uh-oh. I see you. No meat though. House Sweeper. Never played that. I will spend so long organizing my bookshelves in Morrowind. Meanwhile, half of my books are still packed. That is also a thing. How you can enjoy placing not just a book, but organizing your interior in Morrowind or in any other game. Elder Scrolls. Ah, no, not Oblivion. Like Oblivion. I think that's one of the reasons why I was ultimately disappointed with Oblivion. You could buy a house and you could furnish it, and I absolutely loved that. But then as soon as I tried to place things, especially in the case, you know, like my shiny diamonds and stuff, just running next to it, like the air of me passing next to it, it would just explode. So that was a great disappointment. Whereas Morrowind, the physics of Morrowind is stupid. How you can, you know, pile things up in a pizza way or worse, and it would still stand. That makes no sense. But at least you could organize your things, or you could just pile them up and enjoy those big piles as well. There's two different styles of pack rats, I guess. So which sort of pack rat are you? If you are one, are you a pack rat? Are you the one that is going to nicely organize things, or just drop everything on the floor, on the table of someone's house that you've killed? Which is a common thing. Exactly, actually, it's a lot better with Skyrim. And from the beginning in Skyrim, I had the mod where you would open the bookshelf and you could put things in the container and they would appear quite nicely organized. I forgot the name of that mod, but I still have it. What are we fighting? Nothing much. This is not a good idea. Fighting in the middle of the night. That is exactly why in the original version of my Cliff Racer mod, I gave all of them a constant light power, because I absolutely hate when it's night and you hear the and the and you can't see the bloody thing. I had to remove it because if you use OG's mod, Magicka Expanded and Light Enhanced, is it called Light Enhanced, where instead of having that glow of light around you, you have an orb of light. All of a sudden, every Cliff Racer had a companion orb of light, so that just didn't work. But I like my Cliff Racers to be visible. I'm very hot. Okay. If it's very hot, let me take my shirt off. And I'm not even wearing my skirt. About that, just hot. Oh yeah, the Ashlands. You can't see anything, can you? I'm gonna run to town. Or maybe to death. I can, yeah, barely make out the ground, and that's it. If only we had Ozar with us. Oh. Don't shock me to death. That's one down. And you got the other. Well done, guys. Well, you know what? Maybe it's a sign we should set up camp. Ooh, Mabragash armored robe. Nice. And that we don't care so much. Tetra is swishing. Okay, well there's already a fire, but we need our special fire. How am I doing with herbs? I am not entirely sure that I have herbs suitable for tea. Cooking. No! I don't have a teapot with this character. I don't have a kettle. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. Exceptionally, I'm going to console it in. What is it you're scribbling, my lord? Can cast frost damage on self to cool down. Oh, that. Yeah. I will console it in, yeah. I will even drop the money, okay, so I don't get a freebie, like, please, making the game easy. No way. Let her suffer. She wants to play the game? Let her suffer. That would be this one. And here's what I'm gonna do. The kettle is worth 40. There. I have barely any water. Where am I gonna find some water in this godforsaken place? Where's a storm when we need one? Well, that's gonna be like, I'm brewing a cup of tea. That's it. Just, yeah. Don't I have a grill? Guarantee? There it is, thank you. No, my lord, I have not this morning. I can just quick save and update it right now. You're right, it's looking... Chokeweed. Resist common disease. Meh. We don't need that. Coda flower. Detect animal. Tea made from the coda flowers has a mild psychotropic effect that allows one to sense nearby life forms. I didn't know that. Fire petal tea is a spicy beverage that helps keep one warm on cold nights. Look, I had to strip to not be too hot, so that's not what we need. Tea brewed from the gold gannet flower is known to enhance one's strength. Yes! That sounds like something we want, not trauma root. At the same time, no, I want lovely, lovely tea. Crap. Merlord, however, brewing diseased meat fixes the issue, doesn't it? Crap, I have no other meat. Tetra. Quarantine. I know you're sheltering Tetra from the wind, and that's really sweet of you. But I need to talk. There we go. To Tetra. Stewing diseased meat is safe, yeah. Here we go. We can have fish. Yum. The crash is actually to feed the guar. That's to feed the other guar. And Tetra, what does Tetra like? Cork bulb, I think. I have 3 guars and they each have their favorite food. It's a little complicated at times, honestly, but... Sorry, my fire, there it is. Cliff racer meat. Yum. There we go. Oh, racer meat is set as food. Actually, it's not even protein. That is an oversight. If it was jerky, maybe. Okay. Gold cannon tea, extra 5 strength. Unfortunately, I drank everything. Oh, there's still a little bit. I can have another sip in the morning. That works. You think? That could be it. So that is drop at my feet. Yeah. I mean, anyway, that doesn't well. I believe while this is cooking, we can drop the tent. You know, my lord, in that... oh, wow. No. I was... Oh, did I pack it up straight away? Yes. That's something... Okay. Isn't that something I was talking about last time when I tried? That when I say pack it up, that I would actually pack it up. But yeah, I was gonna say, my lord, in your screenshot, you put the fire in there. You're going to die. You're going to kill yourself if you sleep next to the fire. So I was worried for your character. I don't have a cute lantern. Guarantee? Oh, no, don't burn. This still doesn't look very cooked, but it is. Oh, it's not completely cooked. Bummer. Can I finish cooking it? Yes. There it is. There was an explanation why it didn't look cooked. It's because it was not cooked. So comfy and warm, yes. I'm pretty sure carbon poisoning is a thing. Oh, the flame replacer that R0 is working on looks really nice. Bloody enemies. I nearly died last time. Because I had to rest, but they were enemies, so I could not rest. So if there's another game mechanic that you want to change, allow the player to rest, even though there are enemies nearby, but increase the chance that you are disturbed by enemies. Is that a thing, my lord? I mean, soon you won't have Asphalt to work on, so we'd better give you extra ideas for another mod that's going to take a few years to make. But joke aside, is that something that's doable? Because it's hard-coded, I guess, the fact that you cannot sleep if there's an enemy nearby. It's so frustrating. So right now, you know, the radius of where my enemy nearby is... There, okay, that was close enough. Easy enough to find. But sometimes, especially if it's night and you're exhausted and all you want is rest. There's another one. And basically you hope that the enemy is wandering and you keep trying, no, hoping that it's gonna walk away from you. Or closer, so you can fight it. For all I know, it could be that cliff racer over there. Look at that tent. Okay, for the sake of having a tidier campsite. There we go. I cannot rest. Very frustrating. Like, if enemies are close, then let them attack me. And if they're not close enough, the bedroll, yes, it's thinner. And if they're not close enough to attack me, then just let me bloody sleep. That's all I'm saying. Morrowind could use a perception skill with high perception. You couldn't sleep with enemies nearby, and with low, you'd get attacked when your guard is down. Yeah, that could be interesting as well. To have various degrees of being aware that there's enemies or not. Alright, let's go hunt for whatever enemy is nearby. I do have too many bottles of water. No wonder I'm overburdened. You know what? Take the raw ingredients, especially things we're not going to use. So I could wear the Mabragash armor. We do have detect animal, yes. Now, if my character can cast it, is a different thing. We'll have a look. I don't want that, nor that. Knock yourself out. If you want to use these, you're very welcome. For now. This would give me armor 20. Armor 20, but how do I look? It's got a nice tribal look to it. I actually like that. I know it's, you know, meant to be Ashlander design, but being tribal and it looks with natural fibers and stuff. Hey, Scheme. Where are you, buddy? I think you should try those Mabragash robes. You'll feel like a new Argonian. You don't care for it, do you? There we go. Though this one is a little too... Yeah, it reminds me a bit too much of the Exquisite robe, so it doesn't look as simple, like a simple garb, I guess. You can wear it for a while. Do I know detect animal? As a power, maybe. No. I can touch someone and make them drunk. I don't use it often enough though. Mark, perk. Respawn Lord. No, I do not know detect animal, so we'll have to go with our eyes wide open. First, I suppose I should aim for that cliff racer that I saw. Guys, we'll have to levitate. If the cliff racer doesn't come to you, you shall go to the cliff racer. Can you come to me now, cliff racer, because my enchantment is wearing off, or I do this. Okay, and to the ground. I mean, by the time I hunt whatever is around me, it's 7:30 in the morning right now. You know, we'll be ready to leave. Enemies. Oh, hang on. With 4 NM magic, you do get sort of a built-in detect spell. Magic vision for detection. I don't know what is the condition to be able to use it. Maybe depending on your skill, you can see further. Are you the reason why I cannot sleep? That Kaguti was snorting so loud that I just couldn't fall asleep. That's what was happening. Please tell me I haven't lost my way. There it is. Oh, the sword gives detect animal. That's good. I have it. I have it somewhere. Thank you. Is Scheme the one carrying it? That's not this one. No. Tetra? Also, Tetra, I know you wanted. Oh, I don't have ash yams. I thought you wanted cork bulbs. I'm sorry, Tetra. I'll be careful to. Now I can sense souls. I know I'm important, but I might be just a little too big, taking too much space. Right, I sense nothing but me. My tent, it's over there. A cool little feature, Merlord. I don't know if it's doable, if you find it useful or not, but last time already I had the hardest time because every time I needed water to make my tea, I have right-click menu installed. However, I don't think I've updated it, so that's a right-click. However, from the companion share, oh yes it does. With some companions it just doesn't let me. Okay, it does. I have it installed. The moment you published it, I installed it. It's just so simple and yet so good. No, it's too hot to rest. You must find shelter. Oh, come on. Anyway, it's time to sleep, so let's strip. That's what we do. Finally. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to nap a few hours. I remember when I first tested it, companion share didn't work, but I'll test it again. But I was going to say something. Is there any chance to have a marker on the map for where the fire camp is? Last time I was going for water back and forth to the river, and basically I spent more time looking for my fire camp than doing anything else. I should have tried to memorize it exactly, but that could be useful. Okay, let's get dressed. Okay. No, I really do prefer this one. There we go, extra protection. I'm not sure that works well for an Argonian. We'll have to try that in a second. Why not? Yes. Yeah, the the Ashlander scarf just does nothing for us. Protects the neck a little bit. And it does offer 40 coverage. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Oh wow. How is the coverage calculated, my lord? Did you actually decide on the value? Because my scarf, I mean, it's modded obviously, so anything goes. But coverage 40 compared to a robe, light armor, so it counts as a cuirass. I think it considers this a cuirass as opposed to this. Yeah, I think that's it. This is a robe, but it is set as a cuirass, so it's got only 20 coverage, even though it looks like it covers a lot. This covers 50 because it's a robe, and this is set as what? I don't know. I think it's because of what the items actually are. One is a cuirass, one is a robe, and this one, I'm not sure what it's... Maybe it's a helmet? Maybe it's set as a... No, not as a helmet, because the ears would disappear. Not sure. Skirt maybe. Hang on, I do have a skirt. Coverage of a skirt is 20. As is shirt. Test. Yes, it is set as a shirt. Fair enough. Alright, let's pack up. Is it a new... Did I dream that? Is it a new feature that when you click pack up the tent, you pack it up to your inventory rather than roll it up on the floor? Because the last time I was like, oh, I'd like it to be packed up. And then I didn't tell you about it because it was like, well, that's part of setting the camp and, you know, packing it up afterwards. So it's part of the experience. But now that you can pack it up, I'm quite happy. Oh, yes. That is a funny, it's not really a bug, but I can chop firewood. So the logs are something that you can chop to get some logs. I don't know if you want to keep that or if it's intended. You change it back. Okay, fair enough. Exactly, it's practicality versus immersion. So yeah, I can keep getting pieces of firewood from this. I mean, I won't because that's cheating anyway, but... Where's my... There we go. Morning cup of tea. And we can continue on the way to Aldrin. Unfortunately, I don't have moon sugar, but I'm sure I can get some. Like, if anything, it would be nice to be able to pick them up. So when you activate them, you get +1 firewood and they get disabled. But that's a whole new mechanic right there, isn't it? It's a whole new feature. You're welcome. Because sure, if you can find some logs that have been already chopped and they don't belong to anyone. But they are, wait, they're set as statics. Yeah. You can still disable them. You can do anything. Let's try to sneak up on that cliff racer. Telvanni ley lines. Gotta work on my sneak, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be odd. Just don't put them in the list of choppable things, I guess. Oh wow, I one-shot a level 1 cliff racer. Okay, it's not as impressive as I thought. Woohoo, one-shot a baby cliff racer. Will you let me go above? Not really. It's okay. Guys, we're flying. Oh, that's the... That makes no sense. That's the place for House Redoran Stronghold? Yes, Balistra. I did not real... Oh. No, I get it. Because I guess that when one stronghold is being built, they all appear. Because at some point you have to go there for quests and things. Jagan, hello, how is it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so we found this place. And yes, you're right, my lord. Sorry, I didn't reply, but I could, once I set up my fire camp, I could just easily put a note. I really could. But it would be a nice, sexy feature if that happens automatically. Not to mention, a lot of people are just not aware of the fact that when you are on your local map, you can actually add markers. And then it stays. So if you make use of that feature somehow, so many people are going to be like impressed, like, wow, it adds a markers. Unbelievable. Not that, you know, they won't be impressed or are not impressed already, but just throwing there. You're doing all right, just hanging out. That's good. Why am I so slow? Because I'm carrying too much. All right, Tetra. Take this, this. I mean, that's definitely not the heaviest thing ever. Oh, of course, I'm still carrying my... See? With Tetra, right-clicking doesn't work. But it does. I have a theory, my lord. Give me a second. Aha. Okay. I think right-clicking does not work after I have used UI extension shortcut to send things. So if I do nothing, no problem. If I take things from my companion backpack, no problem. If I